Hey everybody, Silver64 here, and Happy New Year! For this new year, I've been playing a ton of Ultimate, and with the recent reveal of Joker in the Game Awards, had me thinking, who else can make it into the Fighter Pass? And one of the first characters that came to mind was Dovahkiin, the protagonist of Skyrim. So in this video, I'm going to analyze what his chances are of coming in, and how he would play. So, without further ado, So, first things first, with people familiar to the Elder Scrolls series could have heard of the 6th game coming out, so Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, would be outdated to have, but Skyrim just came out on the Switch a little over a year ago, with new Nintendo exclusive content like the Champion Link Tunic and the Master Sword. And Bethesda said that their trailer for the 6th game was just a teaser to say that was happening, and it's in the early stages of development, and is seemingly to come out around 2021-ish, so there's a couple years until then, and DLC for Ultimate might be over around that time. Another thing I would like to add is how many people would say that Doomguy would be a more likely pick, and the argument can be made with the nearing release of Doom Eternal, and Doomguy for Smash can be more possible because of that, which is definitely something that should be taken into consideration. But for now, let's say that he will make it in. How will he be represented? Well, firstly, I can see him looking like this, with his move style being similar to Link's with the sword and shield, and his smash attack can be using the two-handed weapons. And for it, the great sword could be used for his up smash, the battle axe for his forward, and his warhammer for his down smash, similar to the power strikes in Skyrim. For his aerial attacks, it can be variations of him swinging his sword or shield, but nothing really comes to mind. But for his specials, it can be a lot of things. For his neutral special, I would think he would use his bows, being the crossbow or Ariel's bow. I would think it would be one of these two, but to have more variety through the DLCs, I think he would use the crossbow. I think it could have a lot of range and be fast, but would need to be reloaded after each shot, which could be punished. But to make it better, you can tap the B button a second time to reload it, which could add time between your reloading and the next shot. So it can be used to avoid the punish, and also it could be reloaded in air. Now for his side special, I think it could be similar to Palutena's and Robin's, where he would charge and shoot magic out to hit the opponents. I think it would also be pretty cool to alternate between fire, electric, and ice magic attacks. Now his recovery would be the Whirlwind Sprint. This can be compared to Lucario's, with it being a quick sprint in any direction, but to have it go in any direction it was aimed, and it couldn't curve at the end of it, like Lucario's can. Now, for his down special, it can be the Thume. So, this can be charged with 3 stages, of Fus, Fus Row, and... okay, that's enough of that. But I think this move can be a stationary move, and can't be charged for later, but would have to be released on the spot. This move can be good for spacing out your opponents, like a slower charging but way more powerful and ranging move compared to Mario's Flood. This move can have a lot of knockback too, but would have a lengthy cooldown time. Dragonborn's costumes can be represented as different races for each, but having different colored armor to represent the multiple armor types. His original would be an iron armor outfit on a Nord, but later can have a dwarven colored armor and be on an Argonian. This can be used to have orcs, elves, armors like Dragonborn and Daedric. It could be a wide variety. Now, for a stage, it can be Sovereign Guard, and for a stage hazard, Alduin can be flying in the background. Now, the stage could be on the Dragonbone Bridge onto the Hall of Valor, and for upper platforms, it could be Alduin's Mist forming clouds. Now, for his reveal trailer, he could be walking through Whiterun, only showing the back of him, until he runs into Samus, Wolf, Captain Falcon, and Snake. Them being bounty hunters, he knows what to do, because that happens a lot in Skyrim. And him turning around can reveal who he is, where it quickly shows the image of Dragonborn joins the battle. While he's fighting the others, it can show off his moveset, while eventually after defeating them, Simon can walk up behind him. Then he can open his eyes to show them being red, which would mean he's a vampire, which is why Simon's there to attack him. Now, for his final smash, I think he can shoot a big Fusro Da, which could hit a certain amount of enemies, which can shoot them into a cutscene of Dragonborn riding a dragon who flies down, breathes fire, and crashes into the enemies, which then shoot them sky high. Now, with that being said, what is his legitimate chances? The fact that newer Bethesda games are coming out, it would definitely decrease the possibility, but Skyrim is still a widely popular game, but that still doesn't redeem him much, so I would say a 5% chance. Overall unlikely, but not impossible. Personally, I would love him, but no one should really get their hopes up. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more gaming content, subscribe. Have a nice day, everyone. Silver64, out.